Hey folks, and welcome back to the Kentucky Hot Wheels video series. This video is going to be fairly short. I'm going to be showing you, and we can discuss the my solution for a roof rack for our Gladiator. I did a lot of research, spent a lot of time looking at options for this project, and I had decided to go with a half roof rack. But again, doing some research and looking at the different manufacturers and the difference in prices, and then the reviews, none of them scored very well at all. A couple of them were decent, even some of the cheaper ones were decent, but I just didn't like that angular kind of cheap look, to be honest with you. So what I've decided to do is go with a rack that's made by Tyger. It's a rack similar to the one that I bought for my wife's Renegade years ago, and we were very happy with it. Now, of course, it being the kind of rack that it is, it mounts differently than like your traditional half roof rack that you would buy. So I did have to buy the rails for the Gladiator, the roof rails. And again, that took me down another rabbit hole because there's so many different manufacturers, and they vary greatly in price. In the end, after all the research, I bit the bullet and decided to go with the OEM brand of rails. These came in yesterday. I didn't do a video of the install because it took like 10 minutes. I mean, it's self-explanatory. But they're very secure. They're beefy. You can tell they're just built well. And so far, they don't whistle in the wind. I tried various speeds to see if they whistle. That seemed to be the complaint of some of the cheaper ones. But so far, so good. We'll have to see how it does when we get the rack installed. Now, today's Thursday. The rack won't be here till Monday. So once it gets here, we'll do an unboxing, and I'll show you everything you get, how much you have to put together, and all that good stuff. I can't remember the model number off the top of my head of the rack, but I'll leave descriptions for everything that I bought for this in the description below. So I guess we'll have to wait a few days, and weather permitting, once it gets here, we'll get it installed and see what it looks like. I think it's going to look really good, and it's a good solution if you're wanting some kind of extra cargo or storage on your roof. So till it gets here, when it gets here, I'll bring you guys back, and we'll carry on with the next step. Till then, I'll talk to you all later. Hey folks, and welcome back. So it's about 8 days later, and the basket has finally arrived. It took actually 9 days to get here because some of the storms they were having out west, everything was kind of delayed. But it is here. I'm going to unbox it in just a minute. But while I was waiting on this, I did knock out one other project. Dogs are barking. I did install the Cowl lights. These were just cheapies I picked up on Amazon because I wasn't for sure that I was going to use them or not. But I kind of like them. I got the brackets and the lights, and I got them installed. Of course, they're connected to the vol switch, whatever you want to call it, that I installed in the last video. Now, I didn't do an install video on these because everything I'd already done before when I installed this switch, so there really wasn't a need to rehash everything and show you the process of taking off the covers and running the wires and everything like that. So, but they are installed, and I do kind of like them, and I may upgrade them later on to better lights, but for now that they will serve the purpose. All right folks, so it's been probably 2 hours later. Sorry I didn't film the unboxing of the rack or anything. My camera started beeping a little bit ago, and I think the battery is about dead, so I hadn't put it on the charger, and I hadn't continued with putting the rack together. It wasn't hard. Came in 2 pieces. I had to fit the 2 pieces together. I had my wife help me. It only took maybe 45 minutes to put it together. I do have to go back and adjust my roof rack just a little bit. I had to move this one up just a hair for it to fit where I wanted it to. So putting it up there and everything, again, I did that by myself. Took maybe an hour, you know, keep everything squared, keep everything centered and everything. So no big deal. But I really do like the look of it. I think it blends in well, and it'll add some needed cargo space when we go do stuff. And it's not very intrusive like some of the stamped out metal ones that I just, like I said before, I just don't like them. This I like. So hopefully, you know, it'll stand the test of time and we'll get some longevity out of it. But again, I really like the way it looks, the way it fits up there, and it's still easy to get to through the bed and all that good stuff. So like I said, waited 8 days to get it after I ordered it, and it was worth the wait. I'm very happy with this. So getting that done, getting the cowl lights on, very pleased with that. I'm almost done with this build, everything we'd planned to do to it. I'm still waiting on my stirrup steps from an unnamed company that I won't mention right now. I ordered them October the 26th of last year, and they're still on back order. A lot of you might know what company I'm talking about. I do keep in contact with them weekly, and each week they tell me next week, next week, next week. So, you know, we're what, 20 some weeks into this, and they're still not here. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna to wait for them. A lot of people who's ordered from this company have taken other steps to get a refund, because they try to charge you a 20% restocking fee, but the Attorney General of said state that this company's in said they cannot charge you a restocking fee for a product that does not exist or has never been delivered. But anyhow, I'm willing to wait a couple more weeks. Hopefully we'll get word from them this week, and we'll get the stirrup steps on there and pretty much call this build complete and start using it for what we built it for. But anyhow, if you have any questions about the rack, the basket, you know, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I'm glad I went this route. I'm glad I went with the Mopar brand of roof rails. Read some horror stories about people stripping out bolts when they're trying to get these tightened up, but these fit no problem. Takes 10 minutes to put them on, take them off. Easy as can be. So with that, I think we still only got enough time in the day to get this thing washed up, get the dirt washed off of it, and get ready for another work week. Again, if y'all have any questions, you know, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you, and I'll bring you back when we're ready for the next project, whatever it may be. Till then, I'll talk to you guys later.